What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today's iPad day. As you can tell from your sub box, you're probably seeing a bunch of new iPad videos, and we've got a massive iPad unboxing video for you guys with all of the new iPad gear. And I think we'll start off with the main iPad first. So Apple recently updated the standard iPad. This is the one that you can get starting at $329, so it's like one of their most affordable tablet options. But they made a few changes to this one. Let's do a quick unboxing and talk about it. So here it is. Nice. So this is very much like the original iPad design. You know, we've still got the home button down here at the bottom. You've got the bigger bezels at the top and bottom. This is like, you know, the more old school traditional iPad design before we started seeing them change it up with like the Pro models. So I powered this on really quickly, and you're probably wondering, okay, what did Apple do to change this guy? Well, they've updated it with the new A13 Bionic processor. So it's gonna have more power so that it's actually 80% more powerful than the previous version. And they also added a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera up front. Now, why is that important? Well, that's because we've been seeing center stage come to the new iPads, and it is now officially here as well. So with the ultra wide angle lens, you're gonna be able to move around in a shot if you're on like a video chat, and it'll be able to track you. It'll crop down the video, track you no matter where you're going, kind of keep you in the center of the stage. That's the name. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea behind it. Honestly, they didn't do too much with this, but I think we've also got some other stuff in here as well. We didn't even go through the rest of the boxes. I jumped right into the iPad, Jay. You're supposed to, that's all right, that's what we're doing today. That's just how it is. But we also have the charging brick. The iPads do still get the charging bricks, and we also get a USB-C to lightning cable. Oh yeah, this thing is still running off of the lightning cable. Huh. And you of course get paperwork. There's gotta be stickers in here somewhere, right?
No sticker?
No, there's gotta be a stick. There we go, there we go. But that's pretty much what's new for the iPad. You know, it's still rocking that 10.2-inch display, so you've got a nice big screen. I still like this iPad, even though the bezels aren't as clean as, like, let's say the iPad Pro. At $329, this is a solid option for someone who wants a tablet but doesn't want to spend a fortune. But we've got some other stuff to go with it. So we've got the smart keyboard. So this is like a case/keyboard. Now you've seen this before. You've seen the smart keyboard, you guys. We've got the keyboard. This of course attaches to the little magnets over here. And then these connectors allow you to go ahead and use this as a keyboard. I'm so used to the Magic Keyboard. I was already looking for my trackpad. It's crazy. Now, the iPad that got the biggest update is actually the Mini. So here we have it, you guys, the brand new iPad Mini. Now, I was extremely excited for this. Probably the thing I was most excited about throughout the entire keynote. So this is the Mini. And now it comes in this new purple color. What's the official name for this one? Purple. Okay. So this is the new purple iPad Mini, and you guys can take a quick look at it and see that it follows the same design language as the Pro model. So iPad Pro, the new iPad Air, I believe, also follows this look. And this is just an amazing look for the iPad, but it's so much smaller now. Like, it's on the Mini, which is like, you know, this palmable tablet. You can completely just use it with not with one hand, but you can hold it with one hand, like you can palm it with no problem. See, that's the problem with working out, man. Your body starts aching in these random spots. So what does this new design mean? We've got USB-C here, so it's charging with a USB-C cable now. It also has the speakers on both sides. You've also got a power button that also works as Touch ID. It's a feature we saw come to the iPad Air. Very, very happy with this. Oh, interesting. All of the buttons are on one side. So do they assume people, what? So this is a very interesting placement for the volume controls. Volume controls are up here.
There are no buttons on the side.
No buttons on the side at all. On the side, you've got your antenna for the 5G, and you've also got your SIM card slot. Interestingly enough, I'm of course going to give my full review on this, but I wonder if this is one of those things that you kind of got to deal with, or will it make sense? As of right now, I feel like it's a weird placement. Now, they've also updated the camera up here as well, so now we also have 12 megapixels up front with an ultra wide lens, so that you can, of course, take advantage of that center stage feature. Good old Touch ID. So we went ahead and skipped the setup process, and here is the iPad mini running iPad OS 15. And you guys can see it has like the widgets still, even though it's a smaller screen, it's actually not too bad. I like the idea of like walking around with this, checking out my notes or something. I love this form factor. I was always a fan of the mini. That form factor, being able to take an iPad pretty much anywhere and not have it weigh you down at all, has always been nice to me. And the fact that this now has the A15 Bionic processor, the same processor that's inside the new iPhones, just makes this even more compelling. I'm actually really excited to put this thing through its paces. So if you guys are interested in seeing a full review, definitely make sure you're subscribed and turn on the notifications so you can know when that video drops. Oh, in the box, again, because we forgot to go in through here. But it's pretty much the same stuff. But will we get purple stickers? That's the question. And white stickers. Now we also have the iPad mini Smart Folio case. So this is also in that purple color. So when you're walking around, you're taking this thing around with you, boom. But not only does the iPad mini support this folio case, but it can also support the new second generation Apple Pencil. Well, I guess it's not a new, but it is the second generation. But it's crazy to see just how tall the Pencil is compared to the rest of the iPad. Now, I think we also have a Pencil for the 9th generation iPad over here. Now, the 9th generation iPad uses the 1st generation Apple Pencil, so a lot of the same similarities to the way it's been used before. And you know, remember the way the 1st gen works. You plug it in the lightning port, syncs up, all that good stuff. Now, we did talk about the iPad mini having an updated 12 megapixel camera up front, but it also has an updated 12 megapixel camera in the back. So if you wanted to take photos with this, you should be able to. Let's actually jump into the camera right now. Oh man, this actually looks really good. Not to say iPad cameras are bad at all, but this is actually solid coming from the mini. It's actually usable. And it's not as bad as pulling out like the giant iPad to take a photo. This one is actually definitely very feasible. Now, even though this has like the A15 Bionic, you're not gonna get any of the new cinematic mode features that you get on the iPhone. It's a very different camera system. It's only one over here, so it's only one lens. Now, with this being so tiny, I could imagine some really cool use cases for it. It does have USB-C now. So like, let's say you're a photographer, you're out there taking photos, and you want to get some quick edits in, you can actually connect your camera right to it, or maybe even like your storage device. You can connect it right to here, do some quick edits on the go. If you're looking for like a really lightweight on the go kind of setup, I feel like this could definitely do the trick here. But we'll talk all about that and everything else in the full review. This thing is so small, it's crazy. But we're gonna talk about it all in the full review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be the cool guy, girl that gives this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. We have a ton of Apple content to go over, so hopefully you enjoy it. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace. All right, Carl, you're wearing purple. Go ahead, just take it.
He's lying, guys.